how much the stars of Bridgerton changed? And do you know what big roles are awaiting them now? Keep on watching to find out. Jonathan Bailey. Since it got confirmed that the second season will be all about Anthony Bridgerton finding a match, the buzz about Jonathan Bailey is real. Jonathan decided that acting was the right thing for him to do at the age of just 5 after he saw a stage production of Oliver. His love of theater only grew, and he got cast in A Christmas Carol in the Barbican Theatre in London when he was about 7 years old. His acting career really began in 2011 when he landed the role of Leonardo da Vinci in the BBC series Leonardo, which we have to admit is a pretty strong start. He then appeared in many smaller roles in shows like Crashing and Chewing Gum. But TV isn't his only love, as Jonathan is a theater star as well. He played David Hare in the West End production of South Downs, which earned him the nomination for Outstanding Newcomer at the Evening Standard Theatre Awards 2012. The role of Viscount Anthony Bridgerton was the real TV groundbreaker for him. We enjoyed him in the first season, but we know that he will surely shine in the second one as well. We cannot wait to see his romance with Kate Sharma, and we will definitely be tuning in to see their epic love story that will hopefully land in our Netflix subscription boxes soon. Phoebe Davenport. Phoebe plays Daphne, the young, innocent girl who we all know fell in love with a duke. But where is this young actress actually from? She was born in Trafford, England in 1995. People may recognize Phoebe's mom, Sally Davenport, who has been playing Sally in the British series Coronation Street. Ever since Phoebe was a child, she knew acting was the right thing for her to do. Before Bridgerton, Phoebe appeared in smaller roles in shows such as Waterloo Road, The Musketeers, and the movie Snatch. That final touch of magic happened for her when Bridgerton came around. But before she got the role of the beautiful Daphne, Phoebe was actually going through a bit of a rough patch in her life. She talked about this in an interview with Glamour. For the last 10 years of my life, I've been going up for every single part under the sun. It was tough at times, and I was finding myself, and I went through points of really low self-esteem, particularly in my early 20s, of just like, why is this not working? What do I need to do? Who do I need to be for this to happen? The last 2 years, really, for me, have been when I have grown up a lot and found myself. Phoebe was really betting everything on the role in Bridgerton. She recalls her thoughts from the day she got the part. If this doesn't work out, it's going to be hard. There had been a few close calls with stuff, so I thought, I don't think this will work out, and that's fine. I'll go home to Manchester. Thankfully, she got the role. While she's obviously super excited to have this success, Phoebe admitted that it wasn't exactly easy becoming famous overnight, saying, "It's weird, isn't it? Like, in my head, no one knows who I am, so nothing has changed. I would have to go through that experience, I think. I still don't quite believe the show is as big a success as it is. Like, it's just my family and friends and the cast and the crew that have seen the show and no one else. But this fame is already bringing good things her way." Phoebe actually landed the main role of Clarice Cliff in a movie called The Color Room, starring alongside Matthew Good. Nicola Coughlan. Penelope Featherington is the one who kept stirring up the drama the whole season. She may look innocent, but having ears and connections everywhere made her the perfect Lady Whistledown since no one suspected her. We actually gasped when we saw the reveal. She is played by none other than Nicola Coughlan. She was born on the 9th of January in 1987, which makes her 34 years old. That's literally twice the age of her on-screen character. Thankfully, Nicola has the looks to pull off a fresh 17-year-old girl. The actress was born in Galway, Ireland. She is incredibly proud of where she came from and adores Ireland so much. Nicola decided she wanted to be an actress at the age of 5. She went to school in Ireland and then moved to England after university. Her acting beginnings weren't perfect. The actress struggled a lot to book a hit. Her first glimpse of hope came in the form of the role of Jess in the play Jess and Joe Forever. While you may think the role of Penelope was her breakthrough role, it actually wasn't. We knew Nicola was the real deal ever since we saw her in Derry Girls. Nicola plays the character of Claire in the show, and we completely adore her, with her twangy accent and slightly awkward personality. But Bridgerton was another big milestone for her, as it was a big Netflix production. Plus, the Shonda Rhimes personally picked Nicola after watching her audition tape. She talked about it in an interview. "I met Chris Van Dusen, who's our showrunner, and he said, 'Shonda and I sat down, we saw your audition tape, and Shonda said, well, it has to be her.' Which, when you think Shonda Rhimes, the most powerful woman in television, actually chooses you personally, it's such an honor." And what does the future hold for her? Well, now we know it's more Bridgerton. The actress has confirmed on her Twitter account that the TV show is being renewed for a 3rd and 4th season. She tweeted, #Bridgerton has just been renewed for seasons 3 and 4. That's just a little bit iconic. And then in another tweet, she added, Paulin stans, this is our moment. Paulin is the ship name of her character Penelope and the young Colin Bridgerton. Will you be watching and rooting for them? We sure will. Claudia Jesse. If we had to pick the most relatable character from Bridgerton that grew incredibly close to our hearts, it would have to be Eloise. She was such a joy throughout the season. Actress Claudia Jesse described her character in an interview. She's got like a pinball machine brain, doesn't she? With no real filter of what then comes out of her mouth. Claudia was born in England and is actually in her 30s in real life, which makes her way older than her on-screen character. It seems like she and her co-star Nicola Coughlan really know where the Fountain of Youth is located. Things weren't always easy for the star, though. Claudia had a hard time growing up. She recalls in an interview, "My family were so poor," she says. "My mom would clean houses to maybe get me to a ballet class, bless her." This reflected on her mental health, as the actress struggles with depersonalization, which comes as an effect of living for a long time with anxiety and trauma. Her acting journey started with being scouted in some local productions, but in 2012, Claudia signed with an agent. Since then, she has appeared in many shows. Did you know this actually isn't Claudia's first period drama? She appeared in Vanity Fair, playing the character of young and naive Amelia Sedley. But Bridgerton was what showed us Claudia's full potential, and we hope to see much more of Eloise in the future, since she has so many things to discover. First and foremost, she needs to find out who Lady Whistledown is. We might know, but she doesn't. Reggae Page. In Bridgerton, Reggae plays the role of the Duke of Hastings, Simon Bassett. Everyone was absolutely smitten by the charming Duke, who's a real player from the delivery of his lines to his hot looks. Reggae even won in the category of Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series at the 52nd NAACP Image Awards. In his thank you speech, he said, "It is the highest honor to represent us in the fullness of our humanity, of our beauty, of our joy, of our glamour, of our splendor, of our royalty, of our romance, of our love. It is the highest honor to represent that, and to represent the people I do represent, and I will do my absolute best to be worthy of that." We have to say that this award was well-deserved, as his performance was truly brilliant. But have you heard the name Reggae Page before you clicked play on Bridgerton? Reggae was born in London, England. His mother is from Zimbabwe, and he has 3 siblings who he has a great relationship with. While this may be the actor's biggest role, it is surely not his first one. After graduating from Drama Centre London, he was in Casualty, Roots, and appeared in Waterloo Road. That's right, the same Waterloo Road that Phoebe Davenport appeared in as well. Too bad these two missed each other's storylines by a few seasons. But it was the leading role on Bridgerton that truly brought him to everyone's attention. To be honest, Reggae is probably the most talked about name in the industry right now. He is being connected to some high-class roles, including the role of the one and only James Bond. Reggae actually responded to these rumors, saying, "I think there might be an element of cultural translation to be done here. Like if you're a Brit and you do something of any kind of renown that people regard well, then people start saying the B word. You know, it's like a merit badge. You get the B word merit badge. But I don't think it's much more than that." Even though he shut down the rumors of being the next Bond, he already has 2 big projects going on. The actor will star in the Dungeons & Dragons movie alongside Chris Pine. And since Reggae is on a roll, he will also star alongside Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans in Netflix's biggest upcoming project called The Gray Man. So while we cannot wait to see where the fame takes him, we for sure know where it won't take him. Back to Bridgerton. He has officially said goodbye to the show. In his Instagram post that broke all of our hearts, he said, "It's been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be your Duke. Joining this family, not just on screen, but off screen too. Our incredibly creative and generous cast, crew, outstanding fans, it's all been beyond anything I could have imagined. The love is real and will just keep growing. All the fans are sad to hear the news of their favorite Duke not coming back, but it is safe to say that he will forever be the Duke of Hastings in our hearts, no matter what his next roles will be." Do you think these stars changed too much? Where will they end up next? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching!